Welcome. Are we live, people? We are live. Welcome back to another spectacular episode of Neon Popsicle. I wasn't live on yesterday, guys. I was supposed to be live. The power was out at my house, and I don't know what happened. I think it was like windy or something. The gods of the wind and storm, Odin, some might say, they were pissed at me. Testing, 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 testing. And storm, Odin, some might say, they were pissed at me. Testing, 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 testing. I think that's okay. What is this? Is my gain knob broken? Gain, not gay. My gain knob. I don't have a gay knob. My gain knob is not broken. We're live, guys. We're back at our regular scheduled programming. 9:30 every day. I'm just going to go live for you guys. I'm just going to put this at the beginning of every episode, so hopefully it gets ingrained in everyone's heads. Neon Popsicle is live. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Have Monday, Tuesday off. Just because personal things that, we'd have those days to work around. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Or is it Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No Monday and Tuesday. 9:30, 9:45, 9:30. Let's make it 9:30. Tell your friends. Neon Popsicle is going live at 9:30. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's get right into the news. What kind of things do we have in my saved Neon Popsicle docket team chat? Let's see what the people have saved for me. The good people over at Neon Popsicle headquarters in South Beach. Neon Popsicle. Let's see, people. What's this? Let's see. Let me watch this video, guys. Watch it with me.
Remember that your only sole responsibility right now is to avoid dying from something stupid. So let's explain this. Longevity escape velocity. Longevity escape velocity is a concept where science.
I'm sending it to the Discord. We're watching this together. You love to see it, people.
Post you will see today. This is literally life or death. It says we're so close to longevity escape velocity that I urge you to remember that your only sole responsibility right now is to avoid dying from something stupid. So let's explain this. Longevity escape velocity is a concept where scientific advances extend human life faster than the speed of aging. And they're saying this is going to happen within 10 to 20 years. So this post is saying avoid stupid, risky decisions with your life, because if you just hold on for 10 more years, the lifespan and the health advances that we will make will far outweigh aging even. I can't even describe to you how turned off I am from doing risky activities. I used to be climbing everything on roofs, jumping off cliffs, all this stuff. And that's not to say don't have fun, but dying from something stupid right now would be, the worst. It is the worst time to die.
Okay, so try not to die from anything stupid, because we're almost reaching a point in time where science advancements will be able to extend human life faster than human life decays. I think that's always been the MO. Don't try not to die. Just try not to die. Anything you can do. Am I wrong? Am I wrong in saying that? That's what I've been doing. Just tiptoeing through life quietly, hoping not to die. I'm kidding. That was a line from, I want to say, like a Bob Proctor video or something. I got a scab on my hand. It's pretty itchy. Scabs are trippy. You know what's trippy? Is the other episode, I was talking about how I love a trusting animal. A lot of animals that you see on the day-to-day, the squirrel, the bird, the raptor, they're scared of humans. Just the mere sight of a human walking up to you at the park. I'm just taking my kid to play at a park. My kid wants to see a bird. My kid's not an asshole. I'm not an asshole. But the survival instinct of the bird tells it to get away from the human. Have birds really had that many bad experiences with humans to where they flee at the sight of one? I've seen birds hang out with other animals and they don't run away. Horses. I've seen birds hang out with some dogs. I mean, dogs are kind of crazy. Dogs will kill a bird. I guess birds know. Like, birds stay away from dogs because a dog will kill a bird. They stay away from cats because a dog will kill a cat will kill a bird. Humans don't kill birds. I don't want to kill a bird when I see it. Why do the birds want to run away from us? At least I want to pet it, maybe give it some food. Maybe on the whole, humans have been bad to birds. The poultry market is up. We have entire factories harvesting the physical meat, the mush matter of the bones of the bird. We take the meat off the bone of the bird. We stick it into a vat with meat glue. Anybody know about meat glue? It's like in all your fast food. Any meat-based fast food, you can count on it. It holds the meat in the shape of the patty, or the chicken in the shape of the patty. Chicken is meat. I don't know why people put those in separate categories. Chicken is meat, alright? Chicken is just as good as the next guy, just as good as cows, just as good as pigs. Don't try me with asking me how good chicken is. Chicken's okay. The flavor's okay. You know? I feel like the flavor's all in the seasoning. As far as like chicken and pork and beef go. Am I wrong? I know they have a flavor. Maybe my tongue is not advanced enough to be able to pick it out. Perhaps. Anyway, if someone wanted to join the Discord, you guys can jump in. Just hang out here and members waiting, or a neon waiting on the side. I'll hop in there right now. Anyone can come here. Neon J's in the waiting room. I think you guys can all talk in the waiting room, I think. Hopefully that's okay. Some people might not want to talk to the other people in the waiting room, so we'll have to figure that out. But once you're in the waiting room, I can drag you up into live episodes. I dragged myself in. And I have to join voice. Because I am a host. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm sure. Come on, guys. This isn't good. My Discord's having a meltdown. This happens, people. I've heard the legend. Oh, there we go. I want to go into live episodes so that no one can bother us. Anyway, being in live episodes is more of an intimate situation, an intimate setting anyway. It's me, it's you, nobody else. Just the Neon Brother. And the Neon Scouts? What do you guys want to be called? The Neon Scouts? Let me know in the chat, what do the Neon Popsicle fans want to be called? Let's see. We got Neon Sibling. I like that one. You know, we're brothers. We can be your brothers too. We got Neon Citizens. If brother is a little too personal, not everybody wants to be my brother. Come on, okay, chill out, Jay. It's a little clingy, a little much. We're not family. I barely know you. I hardly know her. Neon Sibling, Neon Citizens. What was the other one? Neon Sweet Pea. No Neon Sweet Pea. The Neon Sweet Peas. It's a little much. Let's see, guys. I just got a notification on my phone telling me that one of the other servers I have in Discord is live. And if you join our Discord server, you can see that too. You can see that too. Hey, Arnold. Move it, football head. Now, do you guys remember the nostalgic 90s? They were nostalgic for me. I think they're nostalgic for everyone now. I grew up in the 90s. Barely. I mean, I guess I was like 6 years old at the end of them. Would that make me like a 2000s baby? I'm a 90s baby, but I grew up in the 2000s. You know, Nickelback. Little Shop of Horrors. No, I don't know when that came out. Yeah. Cinema. You know, in 1994, Dumb and Dumber came out. I want to say on December 26th, 1994, which was my birthday. The Dumb and Dumber was the highest grossing film at the box office that year. So maybe it has something to do with why I love it. Or maybe just Jim Carrey's great in all his movies. Does everyone else like it as much as I do, or is it a personal thing that I can't share with anyone else? No one can understand. Thanks for spending time with me here, guys, tonight. We are getting the show off the ground. You know, we're here to have a good time. We're here to unlock the mysteries of the universe. Open the mind. Free your spirit. And understand that you, as a human, truly know nothing. I'm your host, Jason P. Let's get it started. No, you know, we already started here. Let's see. You guys smoke weed on the show on YouTube? Is that? Am I allowed to even mention it? Is this a prison state? Am I being governed by a tyrannical leader who won't allow me to even speak of the substance? We don't know. In some universe, I am. Either way. Thanks again. I want to say thank you again for spending your time with me tonight. You could be anywhere else. You could be sleeping. But, you know, we're up. We're night owls. We're here to stay. We don't cave in when the rest of the world tells you we should cave in. We don't give up when the rest of the world is telling you to give up. We stay up all night in classic neon fashion. Late night neon. How neon epic. True fire. True fire, brother. Can we start that? Can we get true fires in the chat? I need to make some emojis for us people. We don't have any YouTube emojis. I don't have the ability to sign people up for memberships, to add emojis. I wonder if you can give emojis to non-members. If so, show me how. Alright, people. I don't know what the rule is in the Neon Cabin. In YouTube or Discord, I don't know. I don't give a shit, right? I mean, I do kind of give a shit. I'm new with this. I don't have fuck you money, alright? So I just have to find out what is next that the docket team has sent me. That was a good clip. Good clip. Humans are almost immortal. If that requires you to get the chip, that ain't it, guys. Don't do it. Stay human. You're immortal already. If you get the chip and your body becomes immortal, if your body becomes immortal, then you never die and your soul stays trapped in your body forever. That sounds like a nightmare. That's like Matrix status shit. The Neonites. Hey. You know, I can respect that. Welcome, Neonites and sycophants, to the most ghoulish show on the internet. Bringing you topics that you never thought you'd hear anywhere else. Like, is being gay okay? No, okay, guys. I don't know what episode we're gonna do that on. Maybe soon. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it's not. But we do have to check it out. I'm going back to my docket team chat. Let's see. What else did they send me here? The Neon Popsicle docket team. Gotta love those guys. Gotta love them. Got to love them. You know, if I can send it, I'm going to send it through Discord too. So that we can share in this experience. I remember talking about this guy. I remember seeing this guy in school. I'm gonna send you guys. I'm gonna hook you guys up with a link right now. That's where it's at. Let's see. Is that the right one? Check it out, people. Longevity escape velocity. Here you go. Half human, half chimp.
In January 1976, news broke of a phenomenon. Pictures showed an upright, bald ape called Oliver, who appeared to be a cross between a human and a chimpanzee, what scientists refer to as a humanzee.
The existence of Oliver represented the first really tangible bit of ostensible evidence for a human-chimpanzee hybrid.
Oliver's photograph shocked the world, and in the media frenzy that followed, he became an international celebrity. In Japan, scientists investigated his anatomy, and in New York, some journalists described him as the missing link. Others dubbed him Bigfoot. So, who is Oliver? Could he be proof of the unthinkable? A hybrid, half human, half chimpanzee? At the time, science could provide no answers. Oliver gradually faded from the spotlight and eventually disappeared. Now, 30 years on, he has been found still alive, and with the latest DNA profiling, we can finally solve the mystery of the humanzee.
All right. So, the humanzee. I do believe that I saw somewhere that Ah. Oliver was just a bonobo ape. Let's see what bonobo apes look like. Images, huh? I don't know, man. Let's see what does Microsoft Bing say. Hey, we're binging something. Holy shit. Whoever thought I'd be binging something. What kind of monkey, what nid is Donkey Kong? Is Oliver? Wow. Now, I remember hearing in school that he was just like a bonobo ape. It's like a different kind of ape. And that's why he looks that way. But in that video, that looked pretty crazy. That did look pretty human-like. Can we play that again once for the culture? Can we play that for the culture? Ew. Oh, censored. Oh. Whoa. Now, upright apes, that's cool and all, but what's the big deal? I stand upright. There's nothing really special about me. Ape-man hybrid. Aren't humans already apes? Christianity was hell, you know. Separate species. Same body type. Separate species. Can we... my mind just goes everywhere too quick. Now, the human body was made to be able to travel dimensions and higher realms through its figure, its limbs, its numbers. If that's true, are monkeys able to do that? Are we able to have, like, monkey yoga? Or, like, have a monkey do certain poses to transcend space-time? They're more flexible than humans, so perhaps they could travel even beyond where we could go. Who knows? Let me put that in the chat here. Neonites. NeonITES. We're gonna put those. We're gonna put a poll on Discord. Join the Discord, everyone. What are the fans' names? The Neon Siblings, Neon Citizens, the Neon Sweet Peas. I don't know if I like that one. Or the Neonites. Sorry, guys. I was in the Neon Cabin a little while ago. Let's see. Let's pull up another clip from our docket team. If you guys are watching, which I thank you so much for doing. Again, I can't say it enough. Hit the like in the chat. Or the like in the video. Hit the like and subscribe. So that, you know, spread the word. Get this community going. And I see we have like 19 subscribers. I don't know who the 19 subscribers are. But we don't have 19 people in the Discord. If we can get 19 of you to get in here, we can start chatting. Having a real community. And it's blast off from there. What's going on? Can I jump servers? Can I live stream a server? The Jaffe server? Jaffe Presents. I gotta jump in there later, guys. Let's go back to the Neon Popsicle server. Where Neon J reigns supreme. Alright, let's see. Pentagon officials believe the UFOs are the Anunnaki. Is that true? The Pentagon officials believe that? I don't believe anything the Pentagon officials say. I think it's all disinformation. Anunnaki is scary. So of course they're gonna go with the Anunnaki idea. It's an idea that humanity has brought upon itself, the fear of the Anunnaki. We're afraid of it, and it doesn't even exist. They're using our own egregores against us. An egregore is an entity or being, maybe, even, like Santa Claus is an egregore. If enough people think about this being and believe it, then effectively the being exists. The effects of the being are happening whether it exists or not, meaning it has just as much influence on the world as if it does. The Anunnaki is like an egregore that the mass of like conspiracy theorists believe in, that the government is now using this egregore to scare us into not finding love and the light, bro. That's what I believe is the true path to all realization and enlightenment. One-on-one connection to each other, bro. Understanding that we're all the same and on the right path to God. Yahweh. Whoa. Hold on. That got a little too neon even for me. Put a 1 in the chat if you like Neon Popsicle, please. Really help us to get those ones kicking off. So that, you know, we don't have a completely dead neon night. Grassfed's in the chat here. Thanks, Grassfed. You're there all the time, you know. Again, this is just another solo stream. Warming up my solo muscles. Trying to get into the groove of being able to put on a monologue. Trying to be able... Hold on, wait a minute. To be able to get into the groove. To just talk to you guys. A stream of consciousness, so to speak. A flow state. If I can hit a flow state for podcasting, then perhaps, just maybe, the people out there will decide to tune in more. They can enjoy what they see. I can bring some entertainment. I'm not afraid to entertain people. I think that's what I was here to do. I think there's so many things that I think are cool. Does everyone want to do everything? Or is it just me? When I hear music, I want to play music. I want to learn. I want to become a musician. You hear? Now, if I see a video game I really like, I want to design a video game. I want to play that video game. And if I see a beautiful piece of art in like a museum or something, like someone's house in like a little frame, I might want to become a painter. Have you seen Bob Ross? Now, I watched Bob Ross when I was just yay high. And he used to paint the world. Put the world on a canvas, Bob Ross. If you guys don't believe me, open up that clip yourself. Go check yourself out a little bit of Bob Ross. Now, that might actually be a good idea for this Neon Solo stream. Okay? We might need to go check out some of Bob Ross's paintings. Because I tell you what, when I see a Bob Ross painting, it just makes my heart sing. Am I able to search on a YouTube tab? Let's see. Bob Ross. I need to see it. Bob Roa? That's not who I meant. He's live now,
You
guys.
ever
He's
look
a-
at someone and think, how do they handle everything so well? Why don't things
How?
seem to affect them in the same way they affect me? It's easy to believe that people are born stronger, more resilient, or have something that you don't. But that's not actually true.
We gotta
Most
get
of the
YouTube
time,
Premium for this
these
account,
people
guys.
have
God.
learned
Our canvas with a thin, even coat of phthalo blue. Now you could use Prussian blue for this.
All right, we're gonna
but
go back a little
I'm
bit.
in a bright mood today, so I thought I'd put
Watch
phthalo
this. Check
blue
this
on there
out.
and we'll
Check
just
this
make
out.
it sparkle and really play. Start with a little bit of titanium.
Here we go. Check this out. Black canvas.
There we go.
Like
Already
nothing.
You can see it begin picking up some of the different colors. And here, like so. Let's grab this one, lift it up.
Like nothing.
Well, Johnny Horton wrote a beautiful song about northern lights. Northern lights were running wild in the land of the midnight sun. And I lived there for over a dozen years, and that has to be one of the prettiest countries in the world. God was really having a good day when he made Alaska. Now then, I'm gonna take the 2-inch brush and go all the way through this and lift up, all the way through. Follow the same angles.
Interesting.
All the way.
All right. Well,
Look at that.
yeah, let's do that.
There you go. And you can pull these as high as you want them. And some parts of the country, they don't see a lot of color in northern lights. They see maybe only whites or yellows. And you can do yours
How
up.
about that?
Where I lived, right outside of Fairbanks in a little town called North Pole, sometimes we would see lights in every color in the rainbow.
Wow.
So that makes it a little more interesting. So I figured if I did a bunch of colors, you'd find your color
Look.
in here somewhere.
So he goes from black,
Okay, so-
like
so
just
I
a
think
straight
maybe
black.
let's take
He
this
throws
Colors.
white,
and here, like so.
and what? Through sheer
Grab this one,
willpower,
lift it
he's
up.
able to brush up on the white and create a blue. That's a blue hue.
Brush, follow the, and some only whites. or
Was there a
yellows, little
background of
town
blue on it or something?
blue, beautiful, beautiful color.
That's here. He said
This is where
blue.
the crimson was, and you have sort of a lavender feel in here, and blue in here.
There
Well, the thing
is. There's
about
an
phthalo green
undertone.
mixing with phthalo
Okay.
blue makes some beautiful, beautiful.
That makes
colors
sense,
in the
guys.
sky.
You see what's going on?
Just wash the old brush.
We'll fast forward here.
There is
Whoa, look at this mountain come to
titanium
life.
white. No, that's better.
I wonder what happens if we
See
do
how you
this.
pull all kinds of effects,
Can I do playback
maybe you
speed
wanna-
times?
and you're not committed. You can just
Oh,
keep
this
changing this and playing with it.
Let's
You
see.
want a little shadow, you can see. There, it's that easy to find out how
Look at it.
Yeah, this is
Whoa.
blue.
He doesn't even try. Look at these tools. See that? See that little
Come on, a little bit of
little shake he does there?
there.
That little shake?
Right down. Maybe it joins together. You have to make big decisions here.
And this scraping creates all those little black dots, which essentially look like trees. They look like trees to me on a mountain.
Let's begin with our shadows. For the
Through
shadows,
sheer willpower, I'd imagine.
the blue, white, mix it together,
Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to watch with me.
like so.
It's a neon kind of night.
Maybe we'll make it a little bit lighter still.
Solo neon
Cut
stream
across it, our little roll of paint again.
in the neon
Now
with
then, no
Neon
pressure.
J.
No pressure.
James
Just
Jason.
barely
That's my
across it.
name. James Jason. That's my name. I'm
Anywhere you
Neon
want.
J.
Little ridge. Just drop it in. This is your painting, your world. You can do
Look, this
anything
is your painting. It's your world. What are you talking about?
See? Now we can take this one and pull it distinctly through.
He has
and push it
trees
out
there
back.
too.
Did you know you had that kind of power?
Right here.
Push mountains around. When I go home, the only thing I can push around is a chair, but here I can push around.
I don't know how trees come out from him scraping some. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit.
Back to each one. There we go. Yeah. And up here, just barely. Be
Just through sheer scraping.
that easy.
I don't know how long this took. I'd imagine just like 10 minutes. I think the episodes are like 20
Right into
minutes.
Bit of far. The lever.
And he creates the landscapes
The color's already on the.
like it's nothing. Through like what mastery of the skill.
Just pull it straight down. And then
How long has he
lightly
been doing it?
across.
You know he used to be a drill instructor.
Look at that.
Bob Ross used to be a drill instructor in the army or something, like a drill sergeant. And I heard he just didn't want to yell at people anymore. So he kind of went soft, but that's okay. We love Bob Ross for it. If he didn't go soft, we wouldn't have this crazy shit here.
Okay. Yeah, then. We'll take a little bit liquid white and a little bit of titanium white and mix it together.
A little bit of liquid white, a little bit of titanium white.
Tiny little roll. There it is.
What?
And let's go up here and just put the indication of a little snow slaying right along the base of that.
Snow.
Just barely touching the canvas. Just barely touching it. Allow it to mix with that color that's underneath. Don't fight these. Let them
Don't.
Let them happen.
Let them happen. But it's your world.
There we are.
You can do whatever you want. But these you have to let happen.
Let's play a little.
Let them happen.
The blue and the black on the fan brush. Maybe right here lives an evergreen that's a little bigger. He's a little touch closer.
Let's go live. Let's see where he's at now.
Lizard and crimson in the color.
The lizard and crimson? We can't.
Look at that nice bright one right there. There we go.
It's kind of.
Okay. Yeah, that
It's too,
quick
it's
and
too talented.
gives us a
It's very talented. I
nice
can't
little
call it
vibrant
dumb. It's kind of.
indication.
It's kind of
So
dumb,
we mixed
but
all these colors on the
he's so
brush and
good.
all kinds of beautiful things happen automatically. I'm going to use a little bit of paint thinner and go right into some burn umber and some Van Dyke brown, and I've thinned the paint down. And let's go up here and let's put a few little trunk indications here and there, just here and there.
The background ambience of a Bob Ross film reminds me
And remember our golden rule.
of
The thin paint will stick to
the
thick bits of
classroom
paint.
when I'm taking a
Don't want it to
test
stick too well, thin it a little
and
bit,
everyone's
then it'll
supposed to be
stick.
quiet.
We always start with a very firm paint, and we can add thinner paint.
I want to
sometimes
ask if I can
without
get that
becoming a mud
ambience
mixer.
in the background of Neon Popsicle
Easy
strings.
to become a mud mixer.
I think that sounds like a good time.
And we've all
Actually.
done it. My gosh, I've done it probably more than anybody.
There was a bug. Did anybody else see that?
And just however many of these you want. Just let them drop right off your little grip liner brush.
Does this actually work? Has anyone tried to follow Bob Ross's lead?
There. And a script liner brush.
Does it come
has
out
very long
anything
bristles.
like
It
this?
holds a lot of paint.
Is it willpower? Is it sheer willpower that he also goes based off of?
While I've got that going, tell you what, let's do. Maybe there's the one that's
Maybe. I think so. It has something to do with it.
foreground right here. Yeah, just let him come right
Look at
down
that.
like that. This one's a little closer, a little bigger, a little more detail. And I'm going to add a little tiny bit of white onto my brush so I can just put the indication of a little highlight here. I don't want much. It's too far away to have a lot of detail. Just want a little detail, not a great deal.
Not
There.
too much.
And we'll put some leaves
Good idea,
on that little
Bob.
tree later. Okay, now I'm going back to the 2.5-inch brush and just play it through some of the different colors. Cad yellow, Indian yellow, yellow
Cad
ochre,
yellow and Indian
and
yellow.
just going to begin tapping.
What do you know, guys? What do you guys know about cad yellow and
Some
Indian yellow?
Nice soft little areas back in here.
Do they make different
Very
kinds
quiet.
of green or something?
Quiet, very soft, gentle.
What do you guys know about
Space for
cad
the
yellow and
birds
Indian
to
yellow?
live, bunny rabbits, and the squirrels.
How many yellows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
This is
6.
one of the easiest ways there is to make
Yellows.
very
6
soft
yellows,
little
maybe?
grassy areas.
Yeah, 6 yellows.
Okay, and you can just do them layer after layer after layer and let them go. Maybe let's take a fan brush here and a little bit of the burn
Guys.
umber, just a small amount.
I'll let you guys know this is a neon stream, a neon
And we'll go right
exclusive
up in
stream.
here, and maybe this
I'm by
little
myself.
ground area should
Alright.
just sort of scrub this.
We don't have the normal backup,
Little yellow
but
ochre
luckily,
right on the same old brush.
luckily God created Bob Ross, and he has made a large collection of paintings that we can watch on YouTube together and have, I hope, a human connection. I hope something through the power of Bob Ross teaches us how to stay human, how to wield our imagination for good, instead of dimming down our imagination, being afraid, cold and scared. Don't you ever stop shining your light for nobody.
And just very lightly.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Just here and there, maybe Maybe it's an old dry creek bed.
That was insane.
Maybe
You
one
guys
that
saw
drains the
that?
water.
I chose Wix for my business because
No.
of its massive scope for functionality and freedom of creation.
Can I skip the ad?
Maybe it's where the deer
We have to
comes.
get YouTube Premium for this, people.
There we go.
Ah,
Just makes
gonna
it
happen.
a little more interesting.
it's a little more interesting. If it wasn't interesting enough.
Okay.
When I look at paintings like this on the wall at
Let's
like
go back to our
a
liner
doctor's
brush.
office,
Little paint.
I think that they have to very methodically paint every little detail, and they know exactly what they're doing to make it look exactly the way that it is. Apparently not. Apparently they're just techniques that Bob Ross uses where you kind of just let the paint create the world. You use a brush, yes. You get the color, yes. But when you apply it to the canvas, you almost have to let the universe take it away. Let the universe create the colors, guide each bristle as you cannot. The bigger the better on the brush, I say. The universe has more control then. The bigger the brush is, the better, I say.
Thinner. Some Van Dyke Brown, burn umber.
Dick Van Dyke Brown. Why is it Van Dyke Brown?
Maybe. Yep. There's a tree that lives right there.
Can we do a Bob Ross lore video where we dig into
And we'll put
like
him in a basic trunk shape.
the core aspects
We
that
could do
make
this
Bob
one,
Ross
right?
who he is?
Fan brush.
Do we like
Yeah,
him?
today I'm
In
just using
chat,
a
put a
liner
1 in the chat if you like Bob Ross. I think it's kind of cool. I can't do it.
And drop in a few more little branches. Touch a little white,
What's the white do?
just so there's a highlight.
A highlight.
There.
From what, the sun?
Right into the dark.
That white's kind of weak
Okay,
though,
let's go back to our
Bob.
big brush
I don't
now.
know about that
And let's put
white.
some-
He made him. Let's see what he
Let's put
does
some
with it.
leaves on this tree. I'm gonna start out here. It looks like I've got yellow and sap green.
What do you guys think in the chat? Did he
And
fuck up on
some
that
burn umber.
highlight?
Got yellow, sap green, burn umber.
I think it
all
could have done
mixed
without
together.
it.
Let's
Let's
go up to
see.
the canvas and just drop in some.
I'm sure
basic
he'd
little
hate if
ideas
I
where
said
we'll
that. He'd
have
probably
some
start
leaves.
yelling
And
at
all
me.
I'm doing is, it's just barely touching the canvas, just using the tip of the brush. Just barely touching.
Just barely touch it.
Just let all these little things just fall out of your brush.
Let them all fall out of your brush.
There. we go.
Gosh, a weird pain in my
There's
side.
some that live right here.
Whenever I breathe. Maybe
Now, I want
hold
to
on.
highlight those so they stand out a little more. So I'll go into some cad yellow right on the tips of my brush. And then we can just touch it here and there. Just enough to highlight it. There we go. There. Just barely touch the canvas. Just sort of let these float right off of it. And wherever you think they should be. Isn't that a super way, though, to make a very effective little tree, and it does good things for you in here. Okay, while we got this brush going, let's go over here.
Okay. So
We'll
the
do same
highlight
thing
still
on the
looks
other
like
tree. I'm gonna
shit,
use
Bob.
Van Dyke Brown
I don't
sap
get that
green.
highlight. Fuck.
and a little bit of the cad yellow.
I talk Bob Ross
Just
up
drop
all
in
this
some
shit. I talk
Leaf
I talk his game
indication,
up
same way.
so hard in front of you guys, and he sets me up with
Same
crappy
It's
highlight like
working.
that.
Let's keep it going.
That's a good highlight
Practice
on
these
that
little
tree.
things.
It's
You'll
all
find
right.
The more you
Even that's
practice
a little
anything,
iffy.
the easier it gets.
What is it,
If there's a
golden
secret,
hour?
it's
I don't-
practice. Okay. A little bit of the yellow.
Oh wow, you see that? Just dab
Just
and
a
let
little
the
highlights
paint
here
and the
there.
brush create the world for you.
There. Isn't that
There. That's it.
cool? Very effective little tree.
Super effective.
Okay. Let's decide where
Little
his foot
tree.
is down here. Just cut him off.
Oh man, look at that. That's so cool. Look at his afro.
And
Are you
bring his
kidding me?
right on down.
You gotta be kidding me.
Same colors.
Oh,
Sap green.
Where we at now, Bob? We gotta go live. Going live. Catching up to the rest of the
Just go
world.
across. These strokes need to be straight.
Whoa, okay. Hold on.
Blue that
I need to see how he creates this water
Let's do it.
magnificence, okay? There's nothing here yet.
Dark against light. Can I tell you what let's do?
What?
Maybe there's a happy little pond down here. I like water. I'll go right into some
A happy little
white
pond.
with a 2.5-inch brush. Figure out where you want your water to be. And I want it to be right there. And maybe it runs back.
Wow,
in there.
you use
Exactly.
white to create light.
And it's picking up all that beautiful, beautiful phthalo blue that's underneath. The
Why is
green
it
that's in the grass. All these colors are...
He sets it up with an undertone of phthalo blue at the
Don't fight
start.
'em.
That's how he has to do
Fight
it.
'em.
God.
Let these things happen. Some of your most beautiful effects. In truth, they're accidents. But don't fight them. Let them happen. Look at that.
Whoa.
Beautiful colors. Now,
See
to
that?
give it the appearance of water. very
Love the
lightly,
downward
Just
strokes.
go across. These strokes need to be straight.
They need to be straight.
No matter where your water goes, they still need
No
to be straight.
matter what.
It's almost a tendency to follow your water line.
Follow
And
that
if you
line.
do that, those strokes will go at an angle. And
Get
they'll
those
bother you.
strokes.
Oh, you'll yell at me.
You just might, Bob. You just might.
Okay, tell you what. Let's take the old knife, mix up. I want to mix up some Van Dyke brown and some burnt umber. I'm going to put a little bit of permanent red into it.
Permanent red.
So
Holy
Van
shit.
Dyke brown, burnt umber.
That's blood
permanent
red.
There
What?
we go. Okay, now
Bob,
let me
no.
grab the old fan brush.
You're gonna turn this into a nightmare painting. Blood? Blood color?
And I'll take the fan brush and load a lot of paint into it. And let's
You
put
better
some-
do something with
some
that
paint
highlight.
into our grassy areas here. And all we're going to do is land.
Gotta catch up. Look at those stupid grassy little areas and stupid little rocks.
It's a super nice, easy way to make
My
very
gosh.
effective land areas and look like little stones. And
How is it very
Nice and
effective and easy?
now we can bring some of these nice little grassy areas.
Maybe after like 20 years of practice. Holy
right
shit.
down in here. Bring all this together. There we go. Put a tiny little bit of paint thinner on
Just
the
a
brush.
tiny little bit, guys.
Paint's a little bit thinner, and it'll stick easier. There we go. Let's go over here on the other side. There we are. Just
Whoa, guys.
let these come right down.
Trippy. Let me turn my camera back on for you.
Bring them all together. Okay, a little bit right in there.
Anyway, guys, you know,
Okay.
I enjoyed watching Bob Ross with everyone.
Now I'm gonna take some magic white.
If everyone else is having a good night
And a
tonight,
little
I
bit
hope
of
I'm
brown.
not, if anyone's listening while driving home, I'm trying not to put you guys to sleep, you know?
And like so.
Maybe I'll cut the stream short tonight.
Take a little bit of paint.
I do
just cut
appreciate
across
everyone
it.
watching. I need to
Let's go
keep
right
those
up in here.
concurrents up.
And just drop us in a happy little water
I
zone.
think
It's a good way to clean up the edges and bring everything together.
I think Bob Ross is cool, but I think you guys are cooler for sticking around and listening to Neon Popsicle on this day, May 18th, when we could be doing anything else, searching the sky for aliens, or finding that lost pet on the wanted poster in your neighborhood. We're here, together, under the neon light. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Hit subscribe. If you're not already, join the Discord. We got 19 subscribers and not 19 people talking in the Discord, so we need to fix that, people. Until then, thank you.